In Python, do you know how to write an if-else statement? I'll tell you. So we have a data of glucose sample which is collected for each patient in certain visits. So now I want to create a column called flag to only consider V1 as to be flagged as yes and rest will consider as a no. So in this we have like a missing value in the first column, so we don't want to consider. So let's see how we can write. So we call the glucose data frame again and we call the flag. We create a new flag here and we'll call the data frame and apply the method. We'll call the lambda function and we want to write it as a y if your variable is visit is equal to v1. So before that we call them as to not to consider any missing values. So x dot visit and we write it as and right now again we close the parentheses, and now what I do, x dot visit should be equal to v1 and else what we write it. I think I have not given the right parentheses here. Yes, I think I have done it in good way. Maybe I have to close a parenthesis here. Yes, now we can end up here now and we write it as else is equal to no and we write it axis is equal to 1 because we want to see the column has in a column wise. Axis 1 tells you the index with the columns. So now let's execute this, and now if you refresh your data you can see a flag column here only considering the y for v1 and rest should making as a no. So now you might see this value here, the index 5. If you see here index 5, so it's also making as a no. So in this way, how do you write your if else statement? It's based on your requirement.